Good morning, everyone, and back to my YouTube channel. So as I have previously stated in some of the other videos, that I am going to be moving into a new direction where I am going to start talking about some of the products that we now have in our actual brick and mortar store. So we have what's called the Rejuvenation Vibe Room, and that is located in Leander, Texas. And that is my holistic wellness boutique that we focus on holistic wellness approaches like salt therapy, also known as halo therapy. We have vibroacoustic sound therapy, and where we use in harmony products for people to better regulate their body and their mind naturally by using vibroacoustic sound. So within the Rejuvenation Vibe Room, we also have some merchandise that supports kind of our, mission for helping people to feel better naturally. So me being a certified sex-informed professional, and as a clinical therapist, I do a lot of intimacy repair with couples. And I am a trauma-informed specialist. And so when I work with people who have experienced both physical and sexual trauma, that is where the informed sexual professional, certification really helps me. But within the therapy scope, I feel like that kind of work isn't enough. Some people need more of a hands-on approach in order to help them really rebuild their body after experiencing something pretty traumatic. And outside of, physical and sexual trauma, some of my clients also have experienced, some sort of trauma to the body, where they have limitations from an intimacy standpoint because of the impact that they experienced, either anal, or they've had some tears and ruptures after they've had a child. And so when we've had trauma to the body, even if we've had a broken tailbone, that definitely impacts the pelvic floor and all of the muscles that really surround the bottom area, and near your anus, your rectum, and also vaginally, and then also all the muscles kind of surround your tailbone. So if you've experienced trauma to that area, or you've had some sort of tears or trauma from your pregnancies, those kinds of things impact their ability to enjoy penetration sex. And also men that have had any kind of trauma to their rectum, or their pelvic floor for some other, reason, that can also impact their ability to maintain an erection. That impacts their prostate. So all of these factors are kind of, always present, in the work that I do with clients. And talk therapy or trauma therapy is helpful, but it doesn't always help to repair what's been done to the body. And so that's kind of where I feel like I needed to do more, and I wanted to provide something that was much more hands-on to the clients that I see, but also for people in the community that felt lost, or only were receiving a medical diagnosis from their doctor. So I have become a authorized retailer for the company Intimate Rose, and they really focus on creating a product where it helps to facilitate healing for both men and women who have difficulties and pain with what's called trigger points and pelvic floor discomfort. And they produce and sell a product that are both, pelvic wands. They have water-based solution for the insertion, and they also have these dilators that are for both men and women, really. But again, it's all about facilitating the healing process for pelvic floor discomfort and pain. And so I wanted to become a retailer for this population of people, because when you go and see a provider and they tell you, okay, yes, you have these, these things that you need to go work on. Some people don't feel like that's enough, right? So I wanted to be able to provide something, again, hands-on, in collaboration with the work that these patients or these people are doing with their pelvic floor physicians. So this is not to use just by yourself. This is an add-on to help you heal faster, heal better, stronger, in alignment with your provider. Okay, because I don't specialize in pelvic floor, but because I focus a lot on intimacy repair, and that is my specialty, right? I want to provide a product that can help my clients in that direction, right? So in conjunction, if you're not, receiving care from a pelvic floor specialist, and you are like a male that does struggle with prostate discomfort, or they've had a trauma to the tailbone area, right? And they have a lot of pain. I wanted to, again, help that population know that there was something for them. Okay. So I have some products now through Intimate Rose that I want to kind of show you. So that way, if you have questions, you can look at their products online, or you can watch their YouTube videos. Their YouTube videos are phenomenal. But this is the first one. Okay. And so I have, what do I have? I have 4 products, okay, of Intimate Rose. And this is their standard one. This is actually, I think, one of their first products that they have come out with. And this doesn't have any vibration in them. I do have the ones that vibrate. And I can explain that a little bit longer, or later, okay? But I will be looking to take this out of the box, and wear gloves so I can explain how to properly use this. But this is helpful for both men and women, okay? So this is helpful for both vaginal and anal, for, again, all about, strengthening the muscles that really surround the anus, and also the vagina muscles that go all the way up into that belly button area, okay? Because a lot of the times, just because you cannot see it on the outside, but you can feel it on the inside. And so if you have trigger points, or you have muscles that are really, really tense, this is where this is going to be really helpful in order to help loosen and relax those muscles. So that way we can, or you can start targeting, those areas to help them feel better. Okay. So I do have 2 of these. I have the blue one, and I have the green one. They are the same, they're just different color. This is the other one. This is what's called the temperature play. And this one is really helpful for, again, loosening and tightening the muscles, vaginal or anal, because when the body experiences temperature, it can expand, or it can start to tighten up. And when the body kind of tightens up, nothing's going in and nothing's coming out, right? So when we talk about temperature play, that can be really, really healing for a lot of people, depending on, what their condition is. So, that is a little bit of what I have, and where I am starting to go. I will be looking to set up phone consults, meet with doctors, meet with offices and OBs in order for people to know that these products are available to purchase in person, so you don't have to buy it online. If you don't really know what the hell you're buying, you can look at it and you can, talk to your provider to gain more insight. You can look at videos, and you also get to talk to me. Everything, that we would talk about is confidential because it's your health and wellness. So I'm all about supporting and healing someone's sexual health and wellness. So thank you for watching.